Hi everybody, Mr. Boma from Mr. Boma's Balloons here, and today we are going to be making the mermaid's friend. Now this fish is not a simple design, so if you're a newbie, go get more experience, build your skills, and come back to this video later. If you're an experienced twister, then my directions are probably going to really frustrate the heck out of you. I hope that you can follow my directions. I did my best. Anyhow, this is not a design that you're going to do for line work. It's probably not something you're going to do in a restaurant or even at a birthday party. But if you've got that enchantment under the sea dance coming up, or maybe a mermaid themed birthday party, and you're pre-making some balloons or maybe doing centerpieces or a display piece, then this guy might be just what you're looking for. Alright, so we need 4 yellow and 2 blue. There's a possibility our blue may run out early and we may need 3 blue, but 2 blue hopefully will work. Inflate your first yellow with a 6 to 7 finger tail, and we are going to start with the nose of the fish. So this is about a 3.5 finger loop, and then we're going to do a pinch twist. We are going to do the lower lip of the fish, and for this it's a loop twist almost the same size as that one, but I'm squeezing a lot of the air out to make it soft. So we're going to open this up later and we're going to stick a pink or red pinch twist in there to act as the tongue. So it needs to be soft so that we can do that. Okay. We are going to come up about a hand's width and a hand's width down, so these 2 bubbles should match. And now we're going to go up and over. I'm squeezing a little bit of the air out of this to make it a little bit soft. We're going to need to put the eyes right in there. So, making it a little bit soft. And down the back, I want to make it soft because this bubble could interfere with my stripes if it's too large. So just like that. And this is extra. So that's what we've got so far. Our next yellow, we are going to inflate about the same amount. And we're going to attach this here, right in the center where everything else is attached. We are going to be doing the cheeks of our fish. And rather than just doing a round bubble, we want them about this size, and we want them to look round, but we're not going to just do round bubbles because we're going to need to attach the 2 body balloons onto the cheeks. And so right about here on the back of the cheek, we need to put a twist. So we're going to fold this over like we're making our loop, and then put our twist there. This bubble ends up being about 4 fingers wide, and then we do a little 1.5 finger bubble. The result is that you end up with what looks kind of like a bird's beak or a crab's claw. Eventually we're going to pull this open and we're going to shove a pinch twist in there, and that will help round this out so it looks more round from the front. Okay, we'll do the other side. Again, folding it over like we're going to make our loop. Put our twist in there. This is again about 4 fingers wide. Little 1.5 finger bubble there. And that gets twisted back into the center. Like that. Now, I'm going to, let's turn this. I'm going to take this up and around, but I want this balloon not to originate here at this joint when it goes up and around. So in order to get it a little bit away from there, I'm going to squeeze off a small bubble, okay, small bubble like that, and then a small pinch twist. Now this is the pinch twist that I said we're going to put inside the cheek. So pull the cheek open, and with your thumbs maneuver that down in there. Okay? So you can see from the bottom, you can see there's the pinch twist inside of that loop. Now this is going to go up and over. Okay. And squeeze that there. Do your small pinch twist. And then your small bubble. And wrap this right here back into the center. The center of all things. And you can break off the rest of this. Now take this other pinch twist and small bubble, shove them in there. And that's what you should have, a nice round looking head, place to put the eyes there, place to put the tongue there, and in the back we've got our two connection points for our body balloons, and we have a connection point up on top for a body balloon. Okay, so let's go ahead and get those ready. And again, 6-ish finger tail. Same thing. Oh no, my pinch twist on that popped. I don't know if you heard it, but the pinch twist that was right there popped. It's okay, we can proceed without it. It just helps a little bit to hold the jaw forward once we get them all constructed. But that's okay, we can do without. For the body bubble, or the body balloons, we're going to start with a pinch twist. And the pinch twist is going to attach to that little joint there. You may need to move these pinch twists out of the way. So if you need to, okay, and reseat that. I am not going to attach the other balloon on the other side, which I know seems odd. I'm doing something symmetrical, but I'm actually going to attach this to this pinch twist here. And the reason for that is that I tend to overcomplicate things. And we're going to come down with our blue stripes here and across, and I don't want that one that's going across to show on the bottom. I don't want a blue stripe there. I want it hidden. So I attach that there, and then I take it over to the other side. Put my pinch twist here. Now later when I do my blue will sit on top of this yellow, and so it will be hidden from view. Okay, again, I'm pulling that out. I am attaching this, and then I need to reseat the cheek. Okay, so this is what I've got here. There's the front. Now we need a blue. And same thing, 6 or 7 finger tail. And we're going to attach this on top, and so I'm going to pull my big circle out of the way there, my big arc that goes over the head, pull that out of the way so that I can get to that joint And we're going to start this guy, this blue, with a loop here. And I want to attach that loop right there. And so I know I'm doing an undoing here. I'm going to undo that balloon, or that right there. That's why I didn't do a bird body roll through, incidentally, is I wanted to be able to slip that off of there. And I'm actually going to stick this through here and pull it through to where I have my loop done. Do my loop, and then I move that all back up. If you find a better way of doing that, by all means, do it your way and not my way. But that's how I do it. Okay, now we're going to start with blue stripes. So we're going to take this blue balloon, do about a hand's width bubble there, take it down to the pinch twist at the cheek, and then we're going to go across, and for this I'm going to squeeze out a lot of the air so that the bubble going across is smaller. And it looks like my pinch twist there popped. It did. So I'm going to put a new pinch twist in. Well, that's a little large. Put a new pinch twist in right there. And we will just hope that that doesn't deflate. Okay, so taking this blue across, squeezing a lot of the air out of it, so you can see that that's got a lot of the air squeezed out of it. And then another hand's width bubble coming back up to the loop at the top. That's our first pair of stripes. These two should match. Our next set of stripes are going to be yellow. So we are going to make a small bubble. This is not unlike doing a basket weave. Small bubble and a pinch twist. And a small bubble and a pinch twist on the other side. Here at the top we are going to do a small bubble and a loop. Now, one of your balloons is likely longer than the other, so find the longer balloon, and you're going to take that balloon up to the loop twist and actually make this bubble a little bit shorter than the first. Twist that around there, and then come back down. These two should match. And with the other balloon that you did not go up and around with, take that one across the bottom of the fish and make this bubble shorter than that one. Like that. So there he is on the bottom. You can see I hid that blue stripe. You won't be able to see it from the bottom. There it is on the side. We're going to do our next set of blue stripes. Small bubble and a pinch twist. Small bubble and a pinch twist. And now again I'm going to be going down and around with the blue, and I want to hide the blue on the bottom, so I'm going to come across here with the yellow, making this one a little bit smaller than the one next to it. And then I'm going to go back across with the other one, and I'm squeezing almost all the air out of that. Okay, because I need room for the blue to go across there as well. And if you have two yellows there, there's no place for the blue to go. Okay, so our blue stripe, we need to make a small bubble and a loop twist. And I can tell you right now, I've got too much air in my blue balloon. So we're probably going to end up breaking this off very soon. Okay, make the blue bubble smaller than the yellow that precedes it. Take it around the pinch twist. I would like to be able to squeeze the air out of this, but because I've got too much air in the end, I can't. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this off and let a bunch of air out. And we'll see if we can make this work. It may not. Tie that. Take it across to the other end. And I think that's about perfect. These two match. I took all the air out of the center there. That gets wrapped in there. Ta-da! Okay, so this is what we have now. We need to attach our next blue, and this one we don't need that much of really, so I'm just going to put a couple of pumps in there. It's less than halfway inflated, and I'm going to attach this to that loop at the top, the last of the 3 loops. We're going to do about a 3-finger bubble from each of our yellows here. We're going to do the tail, so those two should match. Wrap them together. I'm going to do a pinch twist in just one of them. And break off the rest. And break off the other. Now the blue coming down has got to be a little bit longer than the yellow. So that looks like that. And now we're going to do the tail of our fish. Very simply, 4-finger bubble, 3-finger bubble, 4-finger bubble, and break off the rest. The rest of this we should hopefully be able to get our 2 side fins out of. Hopefully. That pinch twist I'm going to seat on the bottom. So I put the pinch twist on the bottom there. I know usually when you make fish you put a pinch twist on either side. This doesn't really need it because it's got these 2 yellows coming in from either side, and that kind of holds the tail upright. The reason I put the pinch twist there is to get a straight line here with the bottom of the tail in line with that straight line. It's really not necessary. I'm just kind of crazy fanatic about little details, and so I like that straight line. But you don't need that pinch twist. It's extra. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the flippers on, and then we'll finish out the face, and we're done. So there's one fin, and I hope that we've got enough left for the other fin. We may not. Like I said, we may need one more blue. We're going to go with the pinch twist that's in line with the yellow stripe. Take that and just loop it over that pinch twist. Give it a twist. And that's the fin there. Do the same thing on the other side. And look at that, I had just enough left. There are my fins. I'm actually going to tuck that pinch twist in there so that I can turn the fin sideways and not have it sticking straight down or straight out. I want it kind of at a, you can see this here, kind of at a 45. Like that. We get our eyes and mouth now. For the eyes, 260 single pump. We're going to go with about a 2-finger bubble. And I'm going to squeeze the air here so that I can tie that knot to here. It's like doing a pinch twist, but the reason that I do it this way is that you end up with a rounder eye than a pinch twist. With a pinch twist you get that kind of teddy bear ear shape, hence why people call them ear twists. Okay. And do the next eye. And break off the rest. And tie it. Hopefully your eyes come out about the same size. These are going to go under. Tuck one under, just like that. There they are. Get a red or a pink. I'm going to be using wild berry. Whoa! Actually, you know what I think this is? I think this is a metallic. Okay, and just make a pinch twist. And this one we actually do want that teddy bear shape. Teddy bear ear shape. It's okay if it doesn't have it, it's okay if it does. Doesn't really matter. So we take that, and that's going to go inside the mouth. Just like that. You can see that. And we'll draw the eyes on there. That's the face. That's the side view. The top. And the bottom. That pinch twist that popped would normally go right there and push the mouth forward just a little bit. Doesn't really matter. But there you go. There is your mermaid's friend, and hopefully you can get some use out of this. Alright, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.